The air splits with a sound not of feather, but of finely honed steel. The crow is no longer a creature of flesh and bone. Its wings, once black plumage, are now an intricate lattice of obsidian metal, each segment sharpened to a razor's edge. They slice through the sky not with the gentle whisper of flight, but with a resonant hum of power, a metallic symphony of controlled violence. This is a new predator, forged in fire and data, and the sky is its hunting ground. But it is not alone, unseen, unheard. Something else moves in the vast expanse. A flicker of displaced air, a subtle distortion of light against the clouds. This is the domain of the winged serpent. It is a creature of pure elemental force, a living gale that coils and uncoils through the currents, a phantom weaving through the very fabric of the atmosphere. It exists everywhere and nowhere at once, its form as transient as a summer breeze, its intent as deadly as a hurricane. The serpent strikes, not from a single direction, but from all of them. The air itself seems to turn against the crow, compressing and lashing out from impossible angles. It's a physical blow from an invisible enemy, a concussive force meant to shatter and disorient. A normal bird would be torn to shreds, its hollow bones pulverized, but the crow is far from normal. Its metallic frame shudders, sensors screaming as they try to process the multi-directional assault. There's no single point of impact to deflect, no visible foe to counter. It's like fighting the sky itself. Realizing the futility of a direct confrontation, the crow employs a daring, counterintuitive strategy. It stops flying. It folds its metallic wings inward, retracting the gleaming blades until they are flush against its body, forming a streamlined, aerodynamic projectile. And then it simply falls. It surrenders to gravity, plummeting towards the earth like a black stone. The world becomes a blur of rushing wind and streaking clouds. This is not an act of surrender. It is a calculated disruption. As the crow plummets, its mass and velocity create a vortex, a deliberate and chaotic collapse of the surrounding air currents. It's like dropping a boulder into a placid lake. But the lake is the sky, and the ripples are devastating torrents of unpredictable turbulence. The stable patterns the winged serpent relies upon to maintain its form are torn asunder. The invisible hunter suddenly finds its own environment turned against it, its ethereal body stretched and battered by the chaotic wake of the falling crow. For a single, fatal moment, the serpent loses its cohesion. To deliver a killing blow, it must manifest. It must gather its dispersed essence into a physical form. And in its rage and desperation to destroy the falling object, it does just that. A shimmering form begins to coalesce directly in the crow's path, a monstrous serpent of condensed air and lightning, its scales swirling patterns of dust and vapor, its eyes crackling with static electricity. It solidifies, its jaws wide, ready to swallow the crow whole. This is the moment the crow has been waiting for. The instant the serpent becomes tangible, the crow's internal mechanisms roar to life. With explosive force, its wings snap open, not to fly, but to attack. The sharpened steel blades extend, catching the light as they spin, turning the falling crow into a living buzzsaw. It doesn't dodge, it doesn't swerve, it continues its plummet, straight into the maw of the now physical serpent. The impact is not a clash, it is a dissection. There is a high-pitched scream, a sound that is half shriek of wind and half grinding metal. The crow's wings, powered by servos and driven by gravity, tear through the serpent's form. They slice through condensed air, sever ethereal muscle, and carve through the creature's very essence. The serpent, for all its elemental power, is ripped apart from the inside out. Its form, so briefly and powerfully manifest, dissolves into a violent, uncontrolled gust of wind, a final, dying howl that echoes across the sky. But the story doesn't end there. The crow, its wings still humming, begins to absorb what remains. Tiny filaments extend from the metallic feathers, drawing in the lingering wisps of the serpent's power. It's not just air, it's the very principle of wind, the energy of speed and formlessness. The crow's systems process this new data, integrating it, learning from it. A strange lightness fills its metallic frame. It feels a change, a fundamental upgrade. The heavy steel of its body seems to lose its weight, its density shifting as it incorporates the essence of its defeated foe. It has not just won, it has evolved. With a powerful beat of its newly empowered wings, the crow arrests its fall. It hangs in the air impossibly still, then it moves. The metallic hum is gone, replaced by a true, profound silence. It darts forward, not with the brute force of before, but with a blinding, effortless speed. It has become a part of the wind it just conquered. It leaves no wake, no sound, just a fleeting shadow against the sun. The crow, once a mere machine, is now something more. It is a whisper on the breeze, a blade in the storm, the undisputed master of its sky. The hunt is over, but the evolution has just begun. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into a world of metal and magic, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. We have so many more stories to tell. See you in the next one.